My mama told me I could be anything in the world, so I decided to be a unicorn.
G'day, hello, and welcome. This live stream comes to you with a very, very heavy heart. A sadness that I cannot explain. The football team, as you all know, Birmingham City, my beloved Birmingham City, in the early hours of this morning, were relegated from the Championship. It was a brave battle. We went through 4 managers this year, one of them being Wayne Rooney. We have Tom Hardy of all people, on our team. Mentor, developer. But this morning, we were relegated. We are now in League One. We did manage to beat Norwich City at home, which is a very rare occurrence for us. A very, very rare occurrence. But we did it. And that is the Birmingham City spirit. On the plus side, my dear friend at work, my brother from another mother, Paul, his beloved Leeds, have secured a playoff spot. They will be playing, and I didn't cue this up very well. Hang on a second. Didn't cue that very well. Leeds. Alanis Morissette. Leeds, ironically, will also be playing Norwich. And the winner of that will go on to play the winner of Southampton and West Bromwich Albion, which is also ironic because that's where I was born. So Leeds will beat Norwich. I think Southampton will beat the Baggies, and Leeds will beat Southampton, and they will ascend once again into the Premiership. So good luck to you, Paul. Next few weeks will be very tense. But for us, it's over. It's over. 45 years I've supported Birmingham City. 45 years. And the last time we were in back then it was Division 3, because back in the old days, it was Division 1, Division 2, Division 3, Division 4. 92 football teams in England and Wales. And we were once upon a time in Division 3. It was 29 years ago. Since then, we've obviously progressed and moved to Division 2 and Division 1, and ultimately, when the football hierarchy, not hierarchy, when the football world changed in 1992 and it became the Premiership, the Championship, then League One and League Two, we have always been in the Premiership or the Championship. So technically top tier. But today, we are going to face teams like there are some big names in this. Derby, Bolton, Blackpool, Wigan, Charlton Athletic. That's a big... Oh, actually, no, sorry. I'll take that back about Derby. They've just been promoted back into the Championship. Bastards. There's some big names. Some of those names that I've mentioned have been in the Premiership. But we're going to play people like Lincoln, Stevenage, Leyton Orient. Oh, Exeter. I like Exeter. They talk like that in Exeter. Reading, Cambridge. If we do not win the if we do not get promoted next year as champions, I swear to goodness, got to be careful what I say here for what I will do. I'll think about what I'll do. I was going to say I'll eat my hat, but we all know that's impossible. Oh, actually, no, it's not impossible. No, it's not impossible. If we do not get promoted out of League One next year, you can mark this down. You can snap it right now, capture it right now. I'll give you enough time to get your tools ready. Get Google Record ready. Get it ready, because I'll tell you again. After looking at the teams that we're going to be playing next year, Burton Albion, Shrewsbury Town. Shrewsbury is actually a beautiful town. You go through Shrewsbury when you go from Birmingham to Wales. It's a beautiful place, beautiful town. But I am telling you this right now, live, and I hope you've got your recording devices ready. If Birmingham do not get promoted out of League One next year back into the Championship, I will eat my hat. You've got that recorded. So a very, 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 very sad day for me. Very sad day. I actually can't believe how sad I am about it, to be honest. I watched it live this morning, like I said, and we actually played. What a time to play really, really well. We actually played very, very well. We beat Norwich 1-0. You know the old saying, too little, too late. Anyway, g'day, hello, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Like I always say, it is much appreciated. And it appears at this stage that I am literally talking to myself. There is one other person here watching, and hello, other one person watching. I hope you're all well. Excuse me. Genuinely do not know why I do this anymore. Genuinely. All right. Anyway, onwards and upwards. Bear with me a moment. Right. So let's crack on with CC Bingo. Although there is nobody here to play bingo, but hey, who gives a monkeys? Who gives a monkeys? Right. I have got this one queued up. Here we go. I've already thumbsed it down. Now, this video is Chris's latest video, which he posted on a Friday. And let's all remember that he likes to give us things to think about on a Friday, just in case he doesn't get to put a video out on the weekend, which, interestingly enough, he actually never does. So I don't know why he says it. But here we go. I hope you got your bingo cards ready. The link is at the top of the chat. Click on that. I've got mine ready. He says, where's your bingo card, Chuck? There it is. Oh, that's my... How do I do that again? How do I accidentally do that? How do I accidentally show my background screen? How do you do that? Oh, there we go. So that's my background screen. Birmingham City FC, established in 1875. You can tell I'm pretty upset about that. This whole thing. I am very, very upset. But it's okay. It's okay. And I'm still technically talking to myself. No, Chucky, come on. You're a professional. You can do this. So we joined CC in his office for a change. It's quite rare to see him in his office with his huge presidential looking type desk. Now, I warn you, I have actually watched this video. The title intrigued me, so I had to watch the video. He talks a lot of politics, and he talks. I don't know how to classify this. I think it is racist. He's an absolute 100% racist because he talks about immigrants. Now, if you talk about gay people, you're homophobic. If you talk about people of different color, you're a racist. But I don't know what the phrase is to describe someone that is so against immigrants. I don't know what I think it's racist. I could be wrong. Someone will correct me. I'm sure they will. You've also got to remember that I'm an immigrant. I came to New Zealand from England. I don't know why I'm pointing that way, because England's that way. But I came here from England, so I'm an immigrant. Okay, yes, I got my paperwork together and I got my citizenship eventually. But that's not the point. I came to New Zealand looking for the better life. Anyway, let's start this, and I will skip over some of the stuff that he says that is really, really bad. Let's bring that full screen. There we go. Bingo cards at the ready. Here we go.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris from New York, Westchester County. It's 3-3. No, 4-3.
Oh.
23. Lots of threes.
Okay. Straight off the bat. Let's just do that again.
4-3. 23. Lots of threes.
3-3, 4-3, whatever it is. 23? 23? You posted this video on Friday. You think you're still living in 2023?
Anyway, today's a Friday. I like to give you something to think about on a Friday, just in case if I'm unable to.
Which you never do. You never put a video out on the weekend after a Think About It Friday. Because you're just full of shit.
I want to give you a couple things. One, of course, there's no way of not talking about this ridiculous protest, which, by the way, has now...
This is where we're going to skip over.
Okay. I'm kind of an instigator. I don't get paid for it, but I instigate people. People call me annoying.
Annoying, Chris, is the understatement. I was going to say of the century. It's the understatement of the last, 23 years?
Because I'm telling the truth.
Chris, you have never told one single truth in your entire life. Everything that comes out of your mouth is an absolute 100% lie, or just made up, or just utter bullshit.
Back to what I was talking about.
Oh, you can have that. You can have that. You can have... Oh, I had that last week. You can have lost my train of thought, or lost my topic, or... So you can have that one.
The instigators get the people that are just mindless in these Ivy League colleges, and they don't know really where they're going in life. Their parents stuck them in there, pulled some strings, pay their $95,000 semester tuition, which is just absolutely outrageous.
Is that a fact? Is that an actual fact? I don't think it's a fact. I don't think that a semester is $95,000. I could be wrong, but I'm going to have a guess that that's wrong. I looked at doing a degree down here in New Zealand, and it was going to cost somewhere between $16,000 and $20,000 for the degree. It may have taken me a year or 2 years, but $95,000 a semester, I think you're talking bullshit.
And they just kind of fumble around, get their degree eventually, and there you go, indoctrinated for life, never coming back from that. Okay, but
G'day, Paracord. Thank you for joining me. Much appreciated. Bit of a sad day. I don't know if you saw the introduction there, but it's a very, very sad day for me. Very, very sad day.
The instigators are probably paid through Soros, and the people that are following the instigators, they're just lost. I have a solution though, for the children, and I like to call them children, who are setting up these tents in front of these colleges. Why don't you can kill two birds with one stone? Why don't you get the illegals that have no housing, put them in the tents with the college students?
And there you go. And there you go. That is, I'm pretty sure that's just pure, unadulterated racism. This bloke is beyond belief.
Okay, I think that'll work out great. And giving them all sorts of nice to see this, that these great politicians that have been people that bad politics are. And it's always been that way, but it's never been this bad. Because they have all of the boards set up. They had this set up all the way back to the Obama administration. You see, this is what I don't want to get. I don't want to get into this bullshit.
Neither do I, Chris, because you're full of shit. You are seriously full of shit.
But how could you not? How could you not avoid it? Okay.
It's very simple. You just don't talk about it. You just don't create a YouTube video, put it on YouTube for millions of people to see. You just don't make the video. It's very easy to avoid.
On and on and on. This bullshit. This nonsense. Okay. Norwalk, Connecticut. I'll give you a little something to think about. We just had one bridge was already destroyed. I think they're still fixing it, or maybe it's already fixed. I don't know. I haven't kept up with it. Is it fixed? That last bridge of the barge?
Right, you can have that one as well. I don't know. I'll also give you, I'm not 100% sure. Because he's never sure. Yeah, fair comment. Fair comment. G'day, Edison. How are you? Geez, I haven't seen you for a while.
Mysteriously destroyed the bridge. Right, I'm sure.
That bridge was accidentally destroyed because of a system failure on the boat, or the ship, sorry, not a boat, on the ship, which lost all power. Therefore, they lost all steering. Therefore, they just happened. It could have been, if it happened probably 2 minutes earlier when they were heading in a different direction, they would have gone straight under the bridge. Nothing would have happened. But they lost the power, they lost control, and the ship, due to current, ran into the piling. The piling fell, the bridge collapsed. It is what it is.
Now we have another bridge that was just destroyed just the other day in Norwalk, Connecticut. A good friend of mine lives in that area.
Yet another lie. You have no friends, Christopher. You have zero friends.
It managed, this is what happened. Apparently it was just a driving along, managed to hit something, and all of a sudden the oil tanker ignited right at the same time that it was on the bridge. Wow, isn't that a coincidence?
I haven't researched this yet, and if this happened, then yes, it's very, very sad. And the empty passenger seat counters as imaginary friend. Now, I don't know much about much. I really don't. But what I do know is that oil is a very heavy, thick substance if he's talking about crude oil. Now, if an oil truck hit something and crashed, it wouldn't explode because oil has a very high burn point. If it was a petrol truck, absolutely, that would go up in a heartbeat. But I don't know. I think oil's a different, if you pardon the pun, it's a different kettle of fish. Fish oil. See where I was going there. Paracord, I have no idea. But let's find out.
There goes the bridge. Bye-bye. You see, the problem with the bridge in Norwalk is that's a big corridor. A lot of trucks use it. For the last couple of weeks, this happened, I believe it was the day before yesterday. And I noticed an influx of trucks yesterday in the afternoon, where like for every 4 cars, there was an 18-wheeler. Okay. It was just, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Now I know. I don't really watch the news. So
where's my insert for this? Because the pot can't call the kettle black. You watch the news all the time because you talk about the news all the time because the news is just full of bullshit all the time. So therefore, you watch the news all the time. Make your mind up, Chris. Do you watch the news or do you not watch the news?
That's probably why. So they answered my question. Now I know they're using the highways that I used to commute with now to go around this, and it's a major screw up for them. It tacks on an extra 45 minutes to get to their destination in Connecticut. But what are you going to do? You know, another, I don't know what you want to call them. I know Mark Sargent likes to call them ninjas. Perhaps, maybe that's what it is. Who knows? I'm sure it is. It's got to be. These things can't just happen coincidentally because there are no coincidences in life.
I will throw that one open to the chat. Are there coincidences in life? Has anybody experienced a coincidence? Coincidences happen. They really do. There is NPC. Yep, you can have NPC. Oh, okay. Yeah, about ninjas. Oh, okay. Yep, I see it. Yep, you can definitely have NPC. Yes. Yeah. Weird random events do happen. Yes, they do. And if you want to be Alanis Morissette and call it ironic, if you want to be a normal human being and call it a coincidence, then yeah, coincidences happen. I made the video last week about irony. I do like Alanis Morissette. I think she's a very talented singer. But some of the stuff she was singing about It really wasn't ironic. It was just a very unfortunate set of circumstances. For example, Mr. Play It Safe was afraid to fly. He packed his suitcase and kissed his kids goodbye. He waited his whole damn life just to take that flight. And as the plane crashed down, he thought, oh, isn't this nice? That's not ironic. That's a very, very unfortunate set of circumstances. He was on a plane that had a malfunction and he crashed. I don't think it was ironic. Well, it probably was ironic because he waited to take a flight his whole life. But it was just a coincidence that he got on the plane that was faulty and it crashed. Very, very sad, very upsetting. And today is an upsetting day. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that it's a very sad day. But coincidences happen. You know, weird, random events happen, as Edison has just said.
It happens for a reason. Okay? They like to fuck with us. That's all. They like to fuck with us. They like to fuck with us in every way they could possibly imagine. And they're going to continue doing it and continue just keeping you confused, keeping you in the closet, keeping you thinking about other shit and not flat Earth. Okay?
I don't even know where to begin with this ramble. So they, Christopher, please explain, who are they? So they want to keep us in the dark, keep us in the closet, so we don't think about a flat Earth. 0.0000000000001% of the population think that the Earth is flat. Weird coincidence that happened to me was car battery died, went back into the office, lightning strikes my car and it started up. That's amazing. If that's true, that's amazing. Whoa, dude, that's not a coincidence. That's just a pure and utter, unadulterated freak of nature. Whoa. Seriously. Whoa. Wow. Whoa. Well, I lost my train of thought there. Oh, hello. Am I now CC? Oh, is that a coincidence? No, thankfully, you weren't in the car at the time. No, because the thing would have blown up. But isn't it ironic? Or is it a coincidence? Oh, we should ask Chris.
Okay. They don't seem to touch flat Earth on the internet, but everything else that we bring up, we can't. They don't seem thinking about other shit and not flat Earth.
Listen to this next sentence.
Okay. They don't seem to touch flat Earth on the internet, but
that is one of the most ridiculous comments that Christopher has ever said in his entire life. If you type in flat Earth into Google, in fact, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's type flat Earth into Google. You're doing this with me, real time. Flat Earth. 557. Is that million or billion? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 557 million results in 0.2 seconds. So can you imagine if we actually gave Google literally a second to think about it, how many results we would get about the flat Earth? 557 million results in 0.2 seconds. So let's multiply that. 0.2 seconds, so times 5. 5 times 55 is 200. 2.5 billion results in a second. So for you to say, Christopher, that you can't find anything about flat Earth probably also contains references that debunks the flat Earth. Mate, Edison, out of 557 million results, probably 10 would be actual flat Earth videos. The rest of them are people like myself, Simon Dan, Creaky Blinder, Planet Walk, Mr. Sensible, MC Toon, FTFE, Dave Keegan, Professor Dave. I can go on and on and on and on, debunking the hypothesis of a flat Earth. The Earth is a globe. It's an oblate spheroid. Chris, once again, you are talking out of your fucking ass.
Everything else that we bring up, we can't talk about it. So all these citizens of New York State 3 years ago lost their jobs over something that they didn't want to get. Thousands of citizens lost their jobs. Okay.
Thousands of people around the entirety of America, the entirety of England, the entirety of Europe, the entirety of Asia, the entirety of Africa, the entirety of fucking everywhere lost jobs because of 19. And yes, nobody wanted it, but it happened. Get over it.
Because of something they shouldn't get. Now let that sink in for a minute. Okay. And they lost their jobs. We're giving money to the illegals.
Oh, here we go. Sorry. No, I'm going to skip over that bit. Sorry, I'm not happy with what he says here.
South. This is all over the world. Okay. Notice any new faces in your neighborhood? I can't believe I'm here to see this. I really cannot. And when I talk to people and they tell me they have money problems and Gen Zers have money problems and all that bullshit, I just turn over to them and said, you created this. What? You hated Trump. You voted this guy in.
What?
And everything.
Oh, okay.
The checkerboard was already set. We're already in place. Okay. All right. All they needed to do was get Biden in, have him sign all this nonsense. Oil rig, everything goes to shit so quickly in such a short period of time because it was already set and ready to go. They just had to flip the switch, and that's what they did. You think this happened over? No. This was already planned 10 years ago. This doesn't just happen overnight. you know. Of course, when you, like I've always said, once you fuck with the fuel, pretty much everything goes up. Such bullshit.
Well done, Christopher. You've just called your own bullshit bullshit. How much LSD is CC doing again? Oh, I think his local suppliers had to send another run to, I was going to say Mexico then, but that's very stereotypical. Where does LSD come from? I don't know. Where does LSD come from? Shit, that's an interesting question. Where does LSD come from? Probably California, potentially. But to sort of paraphrase your comment, what drugs is he on? Who knows? Seriously, who knows? And what I have noticed about this video, he's recording from his office. The boss is obviously out because he's not the boss. There is no way that he's the boss. No clue, but you could flip the assumption and blame it on Canada. We can blame it on Canada. I know quite a few Canadians. Yeah, let's blame it on them. Oh, whatever he's on, he's taking an overdose tonight.
Planet. I want you to think about a planet. I want you to think of how a planet is formed. Okay.
Did it? Oh my God! Did he just actually say that? Did he just actually say nobody has seen how a planet is formed? Did he just blame it on Kansas? Oh yeah, Kansas. Yeah, we can do that. Did he just actually say nobody has seen a planet formed? The planet's formed, Christopher. The planet's. I can't believe. Oh my stars! Look, I'm an intelligent bloke. Well, I think I'm quite intelligent, but I know some stuff about some stuff. I had my annual review this week, and one of my phrases was to my boss. There was a question about. There was a question about emotional intelligence, and I went, "Oh, geez, well, I don't get emotional, and I'm not very intelligent. I know a lot about it, a lot of things, but I don't know enough to be intelligent." So I said, "Look, I am a jack of all trades, but I am a master of none," which made him laugh very loudly and make some notes, which scares me, which makes me think I'm not going to get a pay rise this year, but that's okay. But I do know how the planets were formed. They were formed 13.5 billion years ago when the bang happened. That's how planets were. Intelligent life here on Earth, as we know it, has only been in existence for the last, and I know this, 300,000 years. Only in the last 130,000 years has Homo sapien been around. So no, nobody has seen a planet formed because it happened a very, 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 very long time ago.
To manage to get a picture of an actual formation of a planet. We'll get.
Okay. Christopher, your reliance on cameras capturing stuff is just beggars belief. It really does. You want a camera to capture everything to prove that it's real. It doesn't happen like that, Christopher. It just doesn't. But the thing is, we now have things like SpaceX missions that have got cameras absolutely everywhere. All over the rockets. But then you will cry, oh, CGI, fake, recorded in a studio. What do you want? What do these people want? We give them evidence of the curvature. We give them evidence of space. And they just cry CGI. Fuck.
Drawings. We'll get artists that think this is what it should look like. But we don't actually get anything that's real. Okay? Nothing. Formed, and how gravity is formed, and how it's this just crazy dust that collects, and then gravity mysteriously appears, and it.
Gravity doesn't mysteriously appear. Gravity has been there since the bang. It happened. Mass attracts mass. That's all you need to know. It happened. So it didn't form over time. It happened at the same time as the bang. Mass attracts mass. And it just so happens that the mass at the center of Earth is bigger than pretty much everything. Gravity surprises CC every fall.
It revolves around and does all this shit, and then all of a sudden you get this rocky planet in the middle of nowhere because of all the dust that it's surrounding, because of the explosion of something in the middle that's now a sun. All of it's bullshit.
Whoa,
There's no evidence.
Whoa, Christopher. Oh, Christopher. The sun is the center of our solar system. Our solar system is part of our galaxy with other solar systems. And our galaxy is combined with, I think the last figure was about 1 billion other galaxies. So you have multiple solar systems that form a galaxy, and then you have 1 billion galaxies that form the universe. So no, the sun is not at the center of the universe. We are a freaking speck. We are a speck in the universe.
Evidence, there's no proof, there's nothing. There's just speculation. Okay. Well, I think they do have the math for it, but is there a math that actually can create a planet? I'd like to see that. I would like to see the mathematical computations of how they manage to create a planet. Tell me, please.
Not going to happen, Christopher. There is no mathematical equation to create a planet. It just happened. We can't replicate making a planet. It's impossible. Trillions of galaxies, invisible universe, at least. Deep field in an empty space was filled by more. Edison, you are, oh my stars, brother, you are singing my song. And there is no mathematical equation to create a planet, like I've just said. Oh, this video is frustrating me.
Because they don't think Mother Nature did it, of course. All right. This is just something that happens.
Well, of course, Mother Nature didn't do it.
You're all an accident. You all came from monkeys. That's right. That's right. The solar system was a little dust cloud. Children believe this. It's a fairy tale.
And we don't come from monkeys. Monkeys are our cousins. We came from something way deeper than that. Way deeper. God, Chris, you're a fucking idiot.
Fairy tales for children. And children come in all ages. I was a child once. I was a child all the way up until my late 30s.
You're still a fucking child now, as far as I'm concerned, with your lack of understanding and your lack of knowledge and your lack of willing to research and do some actual proper deep dive research into the bullshit that you spout. Ooh, geez, I'm sorry.
Until I figured out that the earth is flat. I mean, this holds true with everything. Everything that we've learned.
Well, there's an oxymoron. There is an oxymoron if I've ever heard one. Seriously. Everything we've learned. What have you learned, Chris? What? Oh, God. This video is really, really irking me. Sorry.
Only dug down 8 miles. 8 miles. This is an open and book. This is like close. Just, I mean.
Before we go into this next one, just picture CC as an old toddler spewing random things as if they knew what they were talking about. Makes it easier to listen to CC's crazy. Yeah, I should take a picture of CC and put him in a nappy or a diaper, as you call them. That would be funny. That would be hilarious. Right. Now, I have to confess, I did get to about 10 minutes and then I switched this video off. So, technically, these next 4 minutes are brand new to me. I have not heard what he has said. So, come with me down this dark rabbit hole. Let's see what we got.
Just the mere fact that we have this should wake people up and say, wait a minute, what are all those diagrams of Earth? What do they think they have a seismogram that goes down 14,000 miles? And we have one on Mars too? Sure, we do. I think we also have one on Uranus.
It's Uranus. Uranus, not Uranus. It's Uranus. And Chris, you are so fucking annoying me today. And I'm swearing more than more. I am swearing more than I normally do. But Chris, you absolutely fucking annoy me today.
And there's nothing. You're given pictures. You're given a diagram. You're giving layers and layers. You know, when they dug down 8.5 miles, they were wrong every single time. Every time they were wrong. Okay, well, I think we're going to hit granite right now. Wrong. I think we were going to hit some hard rocky substance. Wrong. And then finally, it hit a barrier where nothing could go past it. I thought the molten lava that they say our core of the Earth is located, I don't know, many thousands of miles down, not 8.5 miles. So if there's molten lava 8.5 miles down, then where? So it's just you go 8.5 miles and it's all lava? No, it doesn't make any sense because it's not true.
I'm seriously losing patience with this one. Wait till they rename it to stop the joke. Proposed name is... Oh, really? Wait till we land on your rectum. That's funny. Futurama series joke. Okay, I've watched a few episodes of Futurama. I do like that. I do like that. So first of all, well, not first of all, second of all, I want to thank everybody that's here at the moment. We have Edison that is being very active in the chat. Thank you, Edison. I really, really appreciate that. And thank you to all the other people that are watching. Sorry, I'm off camera, but I'm waving and saying thank you. Thank you for being here. It's much appreciated on this exceptionally sad day. Sad day. Right, what's he got left?
It's not true at all. It's all bullshit. Okay? It's all of it. All of it.
'Cause the pot can't call the kettle black.
Everything. The TV is bullshit. The movies are bullshit. Every single movie has a globe in it somewhere.
That's actually one of the worst comments that anybody can ever say. I made a video a few years ago because someone said that there is a globe at the beginning of every single movie that's ever been made. And I put together a string of opening sequences to movies that didn't involve a globe. So, yeah.
Somewhere there's a globe. Unless if you're learning about frogs or you're watching a documentary about alligators or something like that in the woods. But every movie.
I was about to say alligators don't live in the woods, but yeah, I think... Well, they live in rivers that are next to woods, but I don't think alligators actually live in the woods. Somebody can probably correct me on that one.
Every movie that you see.
It's bullshit, Chris.
And everything. I mean, just look at the movies now. Look at Hollywood now. Hollywood has nowhere to go. They don't know what to do anymore. They're coming out with sequels after sequels after sequels, and nothing at all is new. It's all bullshit. When are they going to do Frozen again? When's the next one coming out? I mean, sure. I know they found a glitch and they're trying to make as much money out of it, but it goes on and on and on. And we're not talking 5 years here. We're talking 30 years of bullshit. We're talking the Terminator. 30 years of bullshit with that movie. T3, I didn't see it. I was going to go see it. I still haven't seen it. I've been busy.
Been busy talking bullshit. That's what you've been doing. I didn't also know that there was a T3. I would like to go and see that. I've not seen any adverts for that, but I'm a great fan of the Terminator. And it's a development. It's just a natural development on a theory, on a plan, on a idea. You just expand it, and you just keep expanding it. I mean, the Terminator films have been very, very, very successful. Very successful. I've enjoyed most of them. There's a couple that I went, you probably shouldn't have done that.
I'll see it eventually. But it's like, you know, they have no imagination. And when they're looking to distract us, they don't have any imagination with that either anymore. You know, they can't come up with a fake UFO invasion. They can't come up with another moon landing or a Mars.
Oh, Christopher. The moon landing was projected to be, I think it was October or November this year. For reasons, I don't know what reasons, but it has been pushed back to 2025. But yes, we're going to go back. We're going to go back to the moon.
Mars landing or anything like that. It just keeps getting kicked down the road. For so many decades now. So many decades. It's been kicked down the road. That doesn't wake anybody up at all. I guess it doesn't. You know, they'll just come at us with stupid computations of how there is a curvature and how you can see shadows and all this other nonsense, and how the constellations aren't the same here when they're not the same over there. And that's simple to debunk. Just go into a fucking room, put a goddamn fucking stars up in the fucking sky, and you're going to see in one area it looks a little different, and in that area you're seeing the reverse. Wow, there you go. That's the sky for you. That's the fake stars up there for you. I mean, everything we've debunked.
You haven't debunked anything. If anything, you and your air quotes colleagues have been completely debunked. For example, I have family and friends in England that take pictures of the moon. I don't know why they do it. They're probably bored, but they send me the pictures, and I take pictures of the moon that I see and send them back. And holy moly, they're not the same, because I'm on the other side of the earth. I am literally halfway away from England on a globe. So everything I see is quite literally upside down. Constellations, yes, I see them differently to England, to America. It's not rocket science, Chris. Seriously, it's not rocket science. Angry old man yells at ceiling tiles. Wife calls him in. His wife. I will find that clip in a moment. In fact, let me cue that up. I've got that somewhere, but anyway, we've got a few seconds left on this one.
Everything. And they just still keep going at it. So, which leads me to believe that they're paid. You know, I mean, who has all this time on their hands? I barely have enough time to put out 5 or 6 videos a month. It's ridiculous. Christos Anesti. Arios Anesti. These are for my Greek friends. Happy Easter. I thank you for subbing. I thank you for viewing my videos. And let me be a part of your life.
Unfortunately, Christopher, you are a part of my life because you are such a freaking... that was a classic moment he never clipped out. I know. And I've got it somewhere. I've got it. Oh, I know where it is. I know where it is. I know where it is. It's in here. Oh, people,
morning, good evening, good afternoon.
people, enjoy this. Please enjoy this. Please enjoy this.
Wherever you may be. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Well, same day, same time.
And every time I watch this, because this used to be his introduction. G'day, not g'day. Hello, CC here. Chris from New York, Westchester County, New York. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. Same day. No. New. You guys in America over there. Oh, I'm pointing at the screen, but I'm not in the screen. So you guys over there in America are watching this at roughly, depending on your time zones, somewhere between, I don't know, 10 p.m. to 7 p.m. on Saturday. I am here on Sunday. It's 2 p.m. on Sunday. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, same time. New. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I have to be very specific when I do my live streams and when I upload my videos and when I talk to my family back in England, because they're 13 hours behind. So they're a day behind. No.
This is not to scale, of course.
Well, of course it's not.
When I grew up.
Did you grow up? Have you ever grown up, Christopher? Have you actually ever grown up?
The solar system was stationary.
Excuse me. So when you grew up, Christopher, which I don't think you have actually ever grown up, the solar system was stationary? Really? Okay. If that's the case, your science teacher was a very, very bad man or woman.
All right, honey, come on.
The sun was standing.
Why don't you stop this bullshit?
Can you give me like 5 minutes?
No, you've had it all morning, and I'm just freezing, and I'm hungry, and I'm trying to clean the house.
I am still confused to this day, to this very, very day, this very, very sad day, why Chris put that up. I am so confused. If I was making a video right now and my wife, partner, friend, imaginary friend, whatever, came in and went, turn that off, I go, oh, okay. I'd delete it. I would delete it. it would just go. I just, oh God, what was I thinking? I don't know. Oh yeah, all right. My bad. Seriously, my bad. I delete it. Yet he posted that to Tinternet. And luckily, I've got a copy. Lucky on me. Right. That was a classic moment he never clipped out. I know. That's what I just said. Why would you not delete that? Ay, caramba. Okay. So moving forward with CC Bingo. It's a very sad day. Paracord asked, what did you say earlier? Okay, so today is a very, very sad day. Today is the day that, oh, hang on, I need to take that away. Today is the day that my beloved Birmingham City have left the Championship and we've gone down to League One. It's heart-wrenching. I was in tears. Earlier today. Oh God, where's that bloody? Oh, hang on. No. Oh, I'm not putting down. Go on. Let's see. Oh no, I'll put it under here. No, I have to download it. Like I said, thank you, Paracord. I appreciate that. Just bear with me a moment. Where did I put that? Oh. Fuck. Where the hell did I put that? Right. Search my computer. Right. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Whilst I do this, because actually, can I do it from here? Oh, yes, I can. Right. Today is a very sad day. My babies have gone. I think I can play it from here. Sorry. Maybe Chris left it to show how persecuted he is. Persecuted. I don't know. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. Right. So I'm going to call it here because I've got the Dockers kicking off in half an hour. Oh, and when I say the Dockers, I mean so I've got the Dockers kicking off in half an hour, or in 39 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop off this video, which has been amazing. Thank you very much for everybody that joined. We only had a few people in the comments, and thank you very much. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Paracord, and thank you, Edison. You were the only people that contributed to the chat. To the other people that were watching, thank you very much. Much appreciated. I'm going to come back in about 10 minutes time. We'll do a live chat. We'll talk about shit. We'll talk about. We'll come back in 10 minutes time, and nobody won bingo. I got one cross. Oh, hang on. Let me look at what I've got. Yeah, no, I just got one. I got the center square of all things. I got the center square. So I failed miserably at CC bingo. But next week, we're going to shake things up a little bit. Yeah, I know. Oh, Sunny's local. Oh, haven't got that on my card. Oh, you almost got it. Oh, good on you. You must have a radically different card to what I have. Edison, I'll be back in about 10 minutes. If you want to join an actual live stream and talk to me, you are more than welcome. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. As you know, I love you all, and I appreciate you beyond belief. I was about to say beyond the globe, but Hey, globe's not real. My bad. Right, that's it. I will catch you in about 10 to 15 minutes time. G'day.